Get excited.
No. I did that poorly. Look at the fucking... Stop it. My game hasn't even loaded yet. Let's just put that over here. My game hasn't even loaded. It's not even registered that it's written yet. Jesus. Emo. I love how I haven't been yawning this whole time. I jump on here and now it's Yawn City. How is everybody? English then. How is everybody? Baby, how dare you? I don't know why it's automatically trying to put a second version of this thing on. That's it. Wind people up. Close out of Discord. We're getting into the game. Here's my controller. There's the controller chibi. Continue. I can't remember where we were last time. Oh boy. Metal Fox. It's a religion. Oh wait, we just finished talking to the cult. Can't tell me it's anything but... Come on, you. You're on my team now. Listen, I don't go to church as it is, but if I had to climb all these fucking stairs, I'd be told fucking no. Dragon Palace. Oh, meat bun shop. Okay.
Halara? I've been thinking. The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now,
This
let's be
bitch.
swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence. Where's the secret club? Oh, this is looking pretty good.
I see.
Wow.
I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped up.
What's the same? Trying to follow my minimap.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Hey, yeah.
It's open. Let's go inside.
Thank you for your service, crispy M&Ms. No, not what I wanted. Oh, please, I'm getting a snack. Crispy M&Ms will not hit. Fucking stop.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery! Locked room mystery!
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte!
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past. However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
That's real specific,
To be
honey.
precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective!
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the Mystery Labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing!
On the other hand, my master's got nothing.
Excited.
Why is life so unfair?
Hey,
Now
Mama.
I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Of course not!
Not the mama.
You know what, Kaio? It's just occurred to me. I have the get excited sound file because it's one of my alerts.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. You know, when the other master detect.
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can see.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Just activated randomly on the train, though.
Someone to share their
Oh my
ability.
fucking god, you're a liar.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Oh, did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
That also sounded fake.
So good, sir. Despite your relationship with her, do watch your manners.
I've only just started, my guy. But hi, Pippi.
Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
How long is this explanation, boy?
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
Hey, Halara.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Weird noise. Yes, the colours are fine, Mama.
see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Dun, dun, dun.
What does that mean? That's...
Well,
the lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with. That's...
I was like, the slot machine's just out of reach. No, I needed to move the thing. He was in the glass at the time the body was discovered.
That's...
well.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it.
Does it though?
By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
That table probably hasn't been used since. Covered in dust. Also gonna do this shit. The table was in a totally different fucking place.
Yeah.
There isn't one in the wheel. That's the wheel. There's one in the middle there. There isn't one in the middle of the wheel.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
I can't hit this thing apparently, so I'm not going to.
That's...
But
a body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Because it's like a picture.
I knew it.
yeah,
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he
Yeah,
died.
it's about 7.
You're starting to get the hang
Orange
of
chest,
this.
one in his left arm, one in his right arm. Oh wait, one in his left leg,
There are
two in
marks
his
on
left
it,
leg even.
signs that he was
One in his
strangled.
right. How many is that?
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when
9.
he resisted.
It's not countless.
the most basic of
He needs to stop
basic
saying countless. I don't think he knows the meaning of the word.
At least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower.
This is the second body that's like that.
Awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why? Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Oh, they used to climb.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Use them like pittance.
I think that's about it.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there. building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma district. Let's hurry there.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna show me the way, but I know the way. I do not. I can't even find the map. I don't even know what that emote is. What's wrong? Catch the bus. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Mm-hmm. Is the Uno card one not on? Oh yeah. It's one of the follower ones. One of the reasons I've put them just straight into the Discord is because the subscriber ones do transfer over to Discord if you link it. The follower ones don't. Hello, someone here needs something.
Come on.
Some of them I haven't used anywhere.
Well?
Let's solve this thing.
Yeah. Well?
Oh yeah?
No. Huh? I see.
Aww.
No.
LP is quite funny, yeah. You're right.
Say.
Huh? All right, thank you.
Hey.
That's true.
Well,
I see.
Navy blue from head to toe. You can't don't belong here.
Sorry.
Come on.
What a dick. Oh yeah, this big fucking house. I haven't played in a while.
Beyond the gate over there.
Unless you get an actual group of 15 now, it's difficult to
That's
actually
probably it.
enjoy it.
Let's go inside.
Playing with randos is just chaos.
It's closed, as expected.
Good God.
Are you
Woman
sure?
just hoofed the gate open.
right? It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
I mean, it's looking pretty dilapidated to me.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
Correct. Fucking
What he
cultists.
said did make sense. He's been obsessed
Church?
with the
Nah.
Nailman
Cult.
and had access to the names
Same
of potential
thing?
victims. It's not too surprising.
I mean, if the
for him
work
to be
wife
first on
can
the scene
can
each
suggest
time.
that the Vatican is a cult thing.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
Bearing in mind, work wife is Catholic.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight
Church
there.
equals cult.
Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Yeah.
Say,
It wasn't too bad. It was loud. It wasn't too bad though. But my manager wasn't there, so.
say,
Well, I say my manager wasn't there. Half the team wasn't there. Honestly. I was on calls first thing, which was slightly annoying, but equally, I was on calls and it meant I'd got it done for the day.
You know,
by the
And I
way,
could spend the rest of the day doing my cases. Can I go? Oh, no, I can't. There's an invisible wall! Yeah, it's this spiderweb, but clearly it's too powerful. Still, regardless, the spiderwebs, it's still looking pretty dilapidated. I realise that's not how that word works. But you can't say it looks dilapidated when it doesn't.
feels like a jump scare's coming up.
I fucking hate that you've said that, Shinigami. A dick.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Fish tank, boys. Let's go.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a secret passage in that fish tank? Hello?
That's right. That's right.
Very well.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Say,
Ooh! Just pretty. Hey, give me your hand. Promise not to make it
The crime
weird.
scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the
Swear to
vent
God,
is
if
small.
Shinigami goes in that
I don't see any escape
Again.
routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll
gonna
nailed to the
rename
wall
Shinigami.
holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
What is that there?
I'm
Everything extremely usual. Not any fish inside, but there was... Oh. Okay. I was like, wait, there were fish though?
Oh,
I bet that is somehow related. Rank up! Right, paste to click all of the buttons. Should it be? I'll just one. Oh, creepy dolls.
there's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here? Yeah.
I see.
Ooh.
Oh!
Beats me.
Coin
Yeah.
saga. What is the Goin saga?
However,
Give me that hand, woman.
well,
I didn't realize I could be reading all this and I'm just aloud and I'm just reading it. Oh boy, howdy, kids. Series of books is originated on the shelf. No indication the books have been moved. Don't think they're related to the case. Okay. One was tilty.
What does that mean?
Expensive looking landscape. It's tilted. Could this be related to the look for
it
you?
appears.
Oh,
Nipple dolls have been nailed to the floor.
Beats me.
I see.
It appears.
I need to press that first. And that. This.
Halara's hands are smaller and softer than I thought. Considering Halara's strength, I thought they would be bulkier.
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
Not at all. I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
Just the one thing.
That's true.
It appears.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
Boo.
There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing. The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
Well, I keep forgetting to release. Missed one. Can't even click this one, look. I couldn't click either of them. Hello? Weird.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
Mine
You're
gone.
charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm getting a headache. This is...
Boom, boom. You're so obnoxious. Wait.
door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But where in the room was the
There
key?
is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Huh?
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Kitty grab.
Huh? What's...
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key is near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something that peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute. That's...
Why? Howdy. No,
Looks like there's
not
nothing
yet.
left to check.
Entering the opticians, but mostly just going to exist.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What?
Did she fuck?
You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
This woman.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now,
Who has a
let us be
website?
swift. Next.
Oops, shit.
Wait!
She's off again.
The next one is the art gallery in Ginma district.
Oh, fair
We're
enough.
running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
I mean, I think they've actually always had a website, if I remember rightly. I'm just never sure if they use it. Go either way to get to the Ginma district. Oh, it's her again. I'm gonna go do my side quest. Oh, they're closed tomorrow? Fuck's sake. Standard. Where's my... Get out to get down there. Wait. I thought I knew where I was. I actually do not know where I am. Hello? What I want is underneath us, I think. I'm not seeing any stairs down. Or is it inside the station? Oh, it is. Use the fuck out of me. Well, I was gonna see if I could just go in, like, tomorrow, but, well.
Well?
Don't die me for that, click it.
Master?
My suggestion is to keep your distance.
Well...
Oh, this is her dad.
Oh! Hmm? No.
Excuse me. Who are you?
Yeah.
Don't mind we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter.
What?
Well?
Would you please read the letter first?
Oh no. Well.
Off you folks, without an argument. Oh, never mind.
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
No.
You're welcome, old man.
Yes, for now.
It takes me right to the client.
That's what happened.
Thank goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Well?
No.
We're involved, so... Keeps calling him a simp. That's just funny. Okay, back on task. Keep doing that. Ah yeah, the museum. Where the dinos live. Fucking meow. You're gonna go run in traffic. Oh. It's only like us spending most of a session trying to get through a door. And finding out it was a mimic. I know rares. Been here.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
Not that I give a shit.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Halora!
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please! Oh!
Well,
Locked. Leaving her a minute.
What is it?
Sorry.
And getting told off.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place?
We're going in.
We're like a
And a
couple
hoof.
thugs or something.
No, she's the thug. You just following along.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshipper. And he did say he was following the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery! That's more total! But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good. There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
You're supposed to be on my side, shit.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Open it. Go for it.
Oh!
Oh, paint.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
There's so much to look at in this room. What is your problem?
This is...
That's...
Speed run. Canvas placed here is completely blank.
well...
yeah.
And this painting is gone because a bunch of the paintings were on the fucking walls.
Oh!
It appears.
Culture.
I'll...
Oh my god. He's a pain in the ass. Look, stuff.
There's a nail stuck in a painting.
3 nails.
The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted. Oh!
But...
Fucking Alan! Pip sent me a TikTok of LP.
Oh!
Yeah, so it's unlayered. Get me my detective points.
I'll find out for you!
Shut up, you! With how this painting is not considered important.
appears.
After the incident, okay.
Yeah.
And yet this that was in there and just fine is not considered
Hurry,
important.
you'll run out of time.
This is...
What do you mean run out of time? The fuck?
What?
I'm doing this as quickly as I fucking can, woman. Look at the tiny ass window.
The only way in or out of here besides...
The window jets out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Could probably put fucking Coco Head through there. Fucking Coco Bean that he is.
It opens outward slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
A little cuckoo fucking Coco Head baby boy. Look, nobody's interested in that painting.
This is...
Oh, the Edgelord protagonists. There's one there too.
Time to investigate.
This is...
That's...
Let's assume that much.
A large painting lies on the... One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest.
With the key!
But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have...
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find...
In the body.
Oh!
beats me.
I don't think investigate will turn up anything useful, apart from we haven't used precognition yet, you dick. Oh, the
Corpse of a
nails
young
are
woman.
even on this one.
She has nails all over her body.
The victim's name is Issa Mai.
Look, 3, one in the middle,
Her good looks to have
one in
a
each
race
shoulder.
with
Hang on.
men.
One in each shoulder, one bang in the chest, one in the stomach, one in each elbow, one in each hand, one in each thigh, one in each knee, and I'm pretty sure there was one in each ankle.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
God, there's 14 nails in
The
it.
victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And,
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death.
Dun, dun, dun. Nails ain't cheap. Nails this big as well. The big fuck off coffin nail things. Are we done?
That should be enough.
Great. 9-inch nails.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Well, yeah, because in the other building there was that fucking weird set of footprints outside. How the fuck am I?
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself. Huh. And my master does everything he's told. Like a good little underling detective.
That's cause Yuma Coco Head is a
Laura is right.
good boy.
This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Correct.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
It's a hazing ritual, clearly.
Being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
Stupid? Useless?
No, but...
Child.
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
clearly stood outside the
I'll do it
fucking
right away.
room. This way.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
Duh.
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know,
He ain't discovered
Halara
shit.
was just having fun pushing you around.
Correct. I agree.
Let's Actually,
Actually,
Maybe...
yeah, because there's no barbed wire over this bit.
Yeah.
Getting my detective points, guys. In fact, speaking of my detective points. No, that's not what I wanted. Speaking of my detective points, I have 3 to spend. I have no more to spend. Thank you for the full shebang. I will do that momentarily.
Here's the window.
Funnily enough, I had just posture checked
Well?
myself.
See anything strange?
Oh,
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What?
we've
Doing it again?
established
That's impossible.
it doesn't move.
Just try it.
Okay.
His big fucking heat.
I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job.
You can stick a finger in, can you, Coco Head?
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
I don't think she knows shit. Coco Head, you fucking clown. And Shin's gonna watch it happen.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm a detective. Well, I'm still a trainee, technically.
Uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm
Well, he doesn't look
investigating
like
as a
a fucking
detective.
peacekeeper.
I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
Huh? A detective? What's that?
You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Kanai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation...
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure. Now, please tell us what...
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
All right, we need to help him.
My God.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Little flap of his feet on the fucking wet stone. So good. The sound design is so fucking good.
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
Yeah, I'm the shit today, and it's good today. Watch me get in. I don't know where I'm going. Antidepressants. Feeling good today. There must be a
Better
way
hurry, or
down.
Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Yeah, woman. Abandoned building rooftop. In fact, not that way. That goes up.
Halara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Fucking play. Fuck's sake, I'm terrible at navigating this stuff. It won't be possible to return here for some time? Jesus.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
Mhm.
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then.
My God.
Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
Oh God, he's a pathetic man.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, so you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
Well,
Can't back down now.
sorry, Fuzzhead.
The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But please wait before you. Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
Hey, Hat.
How did you know that?
Investigation is legitimate.
The way I turned up my headset so I could listen to that then.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Why?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
You're all good.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
The fuck you mean?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Hello,
Alara
Nightmare.
shall rush to your aid.
That's right.
Alara! Please help! Alara Nightmare!
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Fuck is she? No, there she is. Great detective. She just comes in and kicks the fucking ass. He went for a swim. He's not dead.
Laura, you came for me.
Yeah, as I said I would.
You against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me?
Where
I'm
did
the lead guy here.
Where the fuck did the lollipop come
I've
from?
set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
Oh yeah, they are the fucking cult.
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church.
Yes, I agree.
Now I have to point them out here?
I reckon it's all of them.
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here.
What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
In actual fact, you can.
I don't think so.
Shinigami!
Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So, if you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price when I reap the soul of the true culprit. The mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
So you gotta hope it's one of those folks.
This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much?
Many others, and got an innocent man put in jail, taken away from his boy.
What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit! Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
What? What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well.
Well,
Laura here ended up wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that role over to Master! Down the rabbit hole we go!
what in the fuck? God. Oh, here she is with the fucking collar and chain again.
Where am I?
Oop.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain. And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves. And the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman? We were pursuing that case together?
The fuck is going on?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help.
What in the
cost for hiring me
crackheaded
was
shit?
5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Helara.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master. Before we head into the mystery labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
God.
Yeah, I am.
It's like a fucking fever dream. I don't remember doing this shit last time. Remember this, but at the same time. What?
Well, this world is just full of
Correct.
surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the mystery labyrinth?
Sure. Alara, let's go with that.
It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
So she's gonna fucking puke them all up now, isn't she? Bleh.
That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
Something with the mouth every time, Halara, honestly.
Use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I don't think I have the mental capacity for the fucking gymnastics involved in this shit.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
Fucking fun!
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the
Can't
mystery
turn round.
labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Fucking
Why are you
fun!
laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Helara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
Can we just get to the thing and stop fucking changing? God fucking damn it. Looks.
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes.
Oh.
I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Fucking wonderful.
You see? Master, so what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
I'm gonna go against Shinigami and do them in actual fucking order.
The clock tower crime scene is the fourth Ha! Maybe you'll have a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
Seriously, game, you're gonna soft lock me out of doing this one?
The clock tower... Ha!
You son of a fuck!
Are you going to the fourth locked room?
I don't like that voice. I fucking hate it here! I might do one locked room, maybe two.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower
Hang on.
crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost died. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
It's fucking cold in here.
The fourth locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
Did you not investigate this place?
Crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the third floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
It's going. We're in the labyrinth part of this murder investigation now.
Aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey!
Put that fucking side away. Oh yeah, I need that for the investigation. Where did the culprit flee from? The fucking window!
So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
This fucking window.
It has to be here!
The fucking question mark turning into a blah.
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reason?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window.
I'm concerned that the name on the Snapchat I just got. I think I'm in trouble.
The window was open not too long ago.
I think I might be in trouble. Oops.
Through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes. This style of shutter
Automatically locks if you let go.
Move the shutters at the right height. Its momentum pulls it down, and once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside.
Produced chaos in Discord before I joined. Before I started stream, and then obviously closed out of stream. Closed out of Discord to join stream. Fucking brain.
The Nailman killings.
Oh my god, look at him.
Solved.
Is he that peacekeeper?
Is he the culprit?
It's a mystery phantom. The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us.
Oh wait, no, it's the last person, isn't it?
You think the culprit really escaped from here, this high up? If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Wow!
Hey, don't drag me down with you.
You're fucking late. Fitz McGee already did.
Downright unmannerly.
Okie dokie.
So simple.
Continuous attacks. What did they... Okay. X.
This might be a little tough for you, Master.
A rope.
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
Is she afraid of heights?
I think so.
Did we already go over this?
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A ladder. A rope.
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes.
The
Try to
ladder
remember.
that goes to the roof.
Master, concentrate.
Must be it. That's it. We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope leave?
Oh, I can't dodge it!
Is that even the right answer? That doesn't feel like the right answer though.
No, I can't dodge it!
Oh, was I supposed to button mash? Oh, please.
No, I can't dodge it!
I'm not. It's not. So I button mashed and I've just singularly pressed.
No, I can't dodge it!
That's A, B, X. I am pressing X.
No, I can't dodge it!
Do I have to hold? Instructions unclear. Because I didn't hold the first one.
No, I can't dodge it!
What? Why is it?
No, I can't dodge it!
Okay. So one, it's using my keyboard. Even though my keyboard is not even fucking plugged in right now.
No, I can't dodge it!
Okay. You just had to not touch
The
anything.
nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails have been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
Well, they weren't necessarily an amateur. You're just assuming
In
that.
case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been.
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. And
There's no way I can dodge it!
I don't know what it did then, but okay.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked
Yeah, let's move on.
window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been.
What's that? I can't hear you!
don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
I love how it's making me use the keyboard, even though the keyboard isn't even fucking here.
Ow! We're alive.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Tibbies, calm down.
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together.
That's
And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you
that
so sure
that
it was
whole
used
animation was a little bit sus.
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom...
But then that
It
doesn't...
would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Except the window would have been shuttered.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Oh.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you!
Wah.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Love how he's got the flowers in his hair.
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
The flashing RGB is a bit much.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
He was, however. That wasn't the right thing.
Say,
Right.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Oop.
And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime,
Oop,
just
I
as you
needed to
deduced, he created that.
Shit.
Locked
Flash rebuttal.
and
Fuck's sake!
escaped via the rope ladder.
Oh. Son of a fuck! I just realised I'm in the way.
The watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the window.
am I
as he
in the
went
way?
up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
Ah, poof! Like gay smoke.
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Like they were with the
Perhaps it is
train.
connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the...
Me. I am the protagonist. I'm just quiet.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Hellara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
One of the fucking cultists.
Halara, during the investigation, I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite
I'll
impressive.
do what I want. Hear them poof like gay smoke. I'm not wrong though. I legit used the phrase today. That's a little homophobic. I need Pride Month too. What is this? That was. Huh? I'm not sure what's going on here. A little bit silly. What's this?
A treasure chest. Can I open it? Check it out. A new solution.
Okay. Why was it in a chest? This feels fairly fucking dangerous.
We're back to the original spot.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit. Which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't you?
No, I'm...
We're short on time, aren't we?
No,
Let's
I'm
move
not.
on.
Right.
Little pouty face.
Can't wait to reap the culprit's soul. What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Let's see...
I feel like my mic suspension thing is like off. So what was it? There was the museum. The museum, the mansion, and go the museum. I'm not really that confident about the museum actually. What was the other one? The museum, the mansion, and
A second locked room mystery.
oh, fuck off! Not the mansion.
What's inside the... If you think you're up for it. Are you going to the...
No.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret an old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up
Casino.
for it. Are you going to the...
Stop it! Sign up for these. I'm not emotionally available. Oh, it was the casino picture I didn't understand.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again? But if the mystery isn't solved, then I'm trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah. No. Oh, here we go again. The vent.
This is where I used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past.
Thank you for the bullshit, man.
Most suspicious.
Here. I know. What about the vent?
Oh, behind that thingy machine that didn't work.
You believe the culprit escaped?
Yes, I'm sure. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the 4 corners of the vent cover
Were removed.
Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Give him his big fucking head.
How ludicrous. You're saying the culprit escaped
Is he
from the vent?
The guy?
Impossible.
No, he can't be.
Master, poke him full of holes until he's a makeshift golf. What does that mean?
You turn this man into an 18-hole golf course. Let's go.
How ludicrous. They used the vent.
Yes.
That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there.
I didn't mean to do that.
Even if the cover was removed.
Too early.
Then...
Nails were for climbing, we know this much.
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there.
Pressing X instead of B.
Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Suck it, nerd.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
Poof of gay smoke again. And poof! Off you fucks.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, no kidding.
And me getting impatient pressing buttons like, come on!
Was simple. The nails were used as footing. Did you find that?
Yeah, without your help,
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle.
You got lectured again.
But the problem with these is these crimes were old when we came to them.
Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing. Just
right, let's hurry.
That vent does look awful small. Oh. was creepy.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one. Kinda.
This bitch!
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
I'm assuming something goofy.
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
About it.
So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
The little leggies, look at him go.
Got it.
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll? Oh, that's me! Alright! Another solution key!
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone thin.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Keep it up, Master! This is all thanks to my training. All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
No, we will save them for next time, because I ain't got time for both of them. Wait, hang on. I've forgotten how buttons work. No, watch it say I can't save here. I can. Hey, Shinigami. Fucking time. I was in the right menu then. Wait, how do I get to... I'm sure there was a way for me to go back to main menu from here. Is it this? We will find it eventually. Boom, 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 boom. Which? TV. TV. Excuse the fuck out of me, actually. Where's Gonna Crow? Where's the fuck is Laguna Crow? Honestly. Where is he? This is some bullshit. But since there is no Gunner, I feel like it's Gunner I normally read on a Tuesday, but there is no Gunner. So there is no raid. Me. We will be back on Friday with something new, potentially earlier. And it's potentially a good thing that potentially earlier, because I might be playing D&D on Friday. But yeah, I will leave it there. We will be back. We will do things later in the week. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye!